Should be good here in just a second. Yep. There we go. It looks good. Tigers, Mariners. Get that going. Minimize this. Minimize. Shrink the screen down. Shrink the screen down. Leading off for the Tigers, it'll be Zach McKinstry, Riley Greene, Spencer Torkelson, Kerry Carpenter, Colt Keith, Manuel Margot, Trey Sweeney, Jake Rogers, and Ryan Kreidler. So once again, McKinstry, Greene, and Torkelson deleted off against Logan Gilbert. Pitching for the Tigers will be Casey Mize. Against the lineup of, hold on, I can't really read who's in their lineup. Robles. What's up, Fernando? Appreciate it. They got Robles, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Arraez-Arena, Rayleigh, Tellez, Bliss, Mastro, Buani, and Crawford. All right. Pretty much the same lineup as yesterday, except for Master Buani's in there. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we have some offense in us tonight. Hopefully we pitch a little bit better. Yeah, we played pretty good yesterday, though. In there, strike one to Zach McKinstry. Once again, it's McKinstry, Greene, and Torkelson deleted off. Against Logan Gilbert. 0-1 to Zach. We'll see what he does. He lines out one away. Well, I guess we've seen what he was going to do. He was a quick line out tonight. All right, well, we'll see what Riley Greene can do. Another right-hander on the mound for against the Tigers tonight, so we'll see if our lefties can take advantage. We were able to last night. We jumped all over Hancock. Hancock leads the league in funny names. Ball one. You know, if that was my last name, I'd tell my parents I'm changing it. Ball one or ball two inside. Fastball misses off the plate. You know what I mean? I'd be like, listen, guys, I respect our family name. I'm not going to be known as Hancock anymore. I'm going to go by like Hand or something like that, or just Han. Or Han. I'm getting rid of the word cock in my name. Swinging strike one. If my kids aren't going to get bullied like I got bullied, I'm not doing that. Hey, thank you for watching, Gary. Can't read that second word. I hate YouTube the way the chat's set up. 2-2 though on a foul ball. Got McKinstry playing third tonight. Yeah, I'm glad to see McKinstry isn't in right field again. I would literally rather have Ryan Kreidler, who can't hit, play than see McKinstry ever in the outfield again. Like, it's like genuinely, please just play fucking Kreidler. We can deal with Ryan Kreidler. Just don't put, like, because again, if Kreidler goes over and plays good defense, I don't care. He's doing something. Last year it was annoying because he couldn't play defense either. 3-2. But outfield seems to be Kreidler's like special thing. Oh, hell yeah, Riley just got a base hit. Could be two. He hits it down the right field line. But Riley's kind of, oh, he is going to go two. Nice, a double. Nice double there. Little one-out piece of hitting there. We'll see if Torkelson, one of the hotter bats on the team, has something going. Tork's hitting 420 with a 1283 OPS right now. So he's in a bit of a hot streak. Good Lord, how's your day been? Oh yeah, Jonathan. But yeah, McKinstry can play the infield good, but can't play outfield. And Kreidler can't play the infield, but he can play outfield. Called strike one to Torque. I will say, though, that the I try. I'm going to try to do every game that I can. I won't be able to do tomorrow's game because I will. I have classes and everything like that. From 6 to 9, and the game's at like 4 o'clock. So there's just like a weird thing where if I did it, I can only do like an hour and like 20 minutes of the game, which I might do. 1-2, but I've also got things I gotta do before class. Facing a wicked tough start. Yeah, Logan Gilbert's not a bad pitcher. But yeah, most of the games that I can, I'm going to try to do. I'm going to do well over 100 at least. Do-do-do-do. Ch-ch. And Torkelson goes down swinging. Not a good at bat. Yeah, I appreciate it, Gary. Yeah, we'll try to be as live as often as possible. I appreciate you subscribing. Good looking out. And on the like, too. Appreciate it. Likes help us out a ton here. Here's Kerry Carpenter with 2 away. Runner at second. We're in the top of the first. Yesterday's top of the first took like 35 minutes. This one might be 5 minutes long. Tomorrow's game is like 4 o'clock. Oh, Kerry Carpenter just drove the run in. That'll be another double, it looks like. They might rule it a single, and he might have took the throw. Oh yeah, Tigers go up 1-0, top of the first. Kerry Carpenter drives in a run, gets down to second. Okay, it was he singled, they threw the ball home, and Kerry got to second. So it is a single, but he took second. Cool. Here's Colt Keith. Maybe a big hit here could get us another run in. Colt could definitely use it. Yeah, I won't be able to do tomorrow's game, though, unfortunately. Ball 1. It'll be the first one I've missed. I've done all 5 so far. Sad. Hey, we're up at 10 likes already, too. Make sure you guys drop some likes, help the stream out, get some more people in here early on. I'd appreciate it. 2-0 to Keith. But yeah, Tom, this is an easy pitcher. We do have a decent amount of lefties, so that's nice, at least. Doing good, Laura? That's good. That's good. Called strike 1. 2-1 now. Keith, a very patient hitter. He will wait till he gets a strike sometimes. $4.10. Thank you, Laura. It's kind of what I figured it was. 3-1. And then Friday will be my next Tigers game stream. The home opener. Very exciting. What do we got? 3-1. Should have a nice pitch here. Hopefully he can take advantage and drive something. Oh. Little bloop hit. That'll get another run home. Carpenter scores, and I think Keith gets down to second on the throw home. So twice we've done back-to-back singles that we take second on. Great job by Colt Keith, and great job by Carpenter. Great job by everybody. 2-0 Tigers lead here with 2 away in the top of the first. Little 2-out hitting like we like to do a lot. Scuball versus Castillo. Yeah, I know. I have to miss a Scuball start, which is bullshit. But again, I might be able to... No, I can't. I'm busy all day. Man, Seattle's just being sloppy tonight with the ball. Defense has been kind of poor to start this MLB season off. Pickoff attempt at second. Nobody home. Or with nothing going, rather. Here's Manuel Margot. He could quite easily pick up a single here. Ball 1 up high. If you're the Mariners, do you walk Margot? Because you're like, oh shit, this guy's an automatic single, and they'll score again if they get a base hit. Tigers are really good at scoring, or like base running. Last year they were one of the better teams in like going first to third, scoring from second. Those were like some of the ways they scored and often set it themselves up to score very quickly too. Especially when they went on that 31-13 run to end the year. They went ballistic going first to third. 1-1, runner at second, 2 away. And a lot of 2-out scoring. I think they might be one of the best 2-out scoring teams in baseball. Very obnoxious team. 1-2. And they get better like as the game progresses. It's a very weird little baseball team. Like in the 8th or 9th inning, this is one of the most dangerous offenses in baseball for no fucking reason. They all become like it's a team of guys who are all very clutch hitters. And that's it. They don't really do much outside of the clutch, but they're getting a little bit better and a little older and figuring out how to normal hit. But like when you put pressure on this team, they actually respond very, very well. And that's a very interesting trait for a young team to have. And they struck out. God damn it. Oh, that's all right. We did pretty good. Margot goes down swinging. Tigers put up 2, though. 2-0 Tigers. Bottom of the first. It'll be Robles, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Arrizarena, Rayleigh, Tellez, Bliss, Mastro Buani, and Crawford. Robles, Rodriguez, Rayleigh. Or Raleigh. God, dude, I hate that they have 2 guys with almost the exact same name, but it's spelled and said just a little different. Because it's Rayleigh and Raleigh. Like Cal Raleigh and whatever Rayleigh's first name is, Tim. He seems like his name will be Tim. Eflin versus Crochet. Is that Garrett Crochet who just signed that giant contract? You know, no one's got me with a good April Fool's yet today. I've been wondering when I was going to get one. No one's been able to pull one off on me. I'm too good. I've April Fool's to a lot of people. I April Fool's to a cop. I was just laying out on the ground like this. It's like kind of like looking like I was dead. And a cop rolled up. And he was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, April Fool's, I'm fine. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I've been really happy with Margot. He plays decent defense, and he's a very good hitter, especially when there's a left-handed pitcher on the mound, which is something we've been needing. However, playing all these right-handed pitchers, he's not as good against right-handed pitchers, so and again, I don't really give a shit that he can't hit righties. We have a bunch of lefties for that. We need guys like him who can hit lefties, and we have that now. Do you know how nice it is that we've seen 2 right-handers in a row? I don't think that happened all last season. Once teams figured out we couldn't hit left-handed pitching, I think from June on, we've seen left, right, left. Like teams, I swear to God, teams would call guys up to pitch against us just because they could get a lefty advantage on us. I'm telling you, that was happening. Robles got a base hit to lead it off. Here's Julio. Great. Seattle's got their hitting shoes on too. Come on, Casey. LeBron is planning to play till Bronny is in the starting lineup. Yeah, that doesn't sound real. LeBron could decide to retire next season, is kind of the way it sounds like to me. Doesn't seem like he's going to, but anyway, here's Julio. You trying to get me, Mateo? I'm too good for this. Oh, what happened? Why the hell is the guy standing at second base? What happened? Did he just steal second on a foul ball? Did he double? Oh, never mind. He's back to first. Okay. I was going to say, like, what the fuck? It hit his bat. They called it a foul ball. Not a hit by pitch. Swing and strike 2. It's 0-2. Runner at first. 1 away. You were trying to get me? Yeah, I'm too good, dude. April Fools wasn't hit by pitch. You suck, Julio. For some reason, I thought the Mariners had a giant Canada patch on their logo. I was like, what the hell? They got a Canada patch on their logo uniform for. But yeah, he's gonna play till his contract's up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would imagine so. There is a less than 0% shot he sees. Oh hell yeah, there we go. Casey strikes out Julio. Good at bat there by Mr. Mize. One away. Here's Cal Raleigh. Good shot for a double play. Robles runs pretty well though, so you have to be quick. Raleigh isn't slow for a catcher either, so you really actually gotta be quick on a double play with these two. What up, Jake? Your relatives give me $50 before my relatives and said his wife want else to stay there. What? Is that bad or good, Lore? My relatives give me a $50 before my relatives and his wife went to someone else to stay there. I'm sorry, I don't know if that's good or bad, Lore. Like, are you getting kicked out and they gave you $50 and now you're homeless? Or I hope that's not what happened. That sucks. Ball 2 to Cal. Yankees lose their first game and gave up a grand slam to Eugenio Suarez. That's a hilarious way to lose a game, I feel like. Well, it's only the bottom of the 5th. They can come back. 3-0. Oh, it's okay. It's not a bad thing. Okay. 3-0. I can imagine LeBron, though, to finish my thought. Oh, okay. It is the 9th. I thought it said bottom of the 4th. I was like, damn, dude, it's not even like the end of the game yet. Ball 4, he walked him. God damn it. Come on, Casey. The LeBron thing, though. I'd imagine he may try to play until his other son gets into the league. And especially if like his son has a good year at college basketball coming up, the Bryce Maximus James. If he plays good and gets drafted, then LeBron might just wait it out here. Then he'd probably retire after that year. D-backs has a guy throwing a 102-mile-an-hour cheese. Oh, that's annoying, Casey. You could have 100% threw a strike down to that guy. Damn. And you'd have caught his ass stealing. I hope LeBron gets it too, man. I genuinely like LeBron James. He seems like a pretty good dude. What's up, Daniel? I'm really happy he got his big wish with basketball, which was to play a game with his son. Which really didn't seem like it was going to happen. Literally 2 years ago, his son had a heart attack. If we all remember what happened to Bronny, they said he wasn't supposed to be able to play again, but he was, wound up not being as bad, and he was able to. And then he gets drafted. Kind of a cool thing, regardless. And he's starting to pick it up too. He seems like he's going to be a good little player, and with the way he's playing in the G League, he may not be a superstar, but he looks like he's going to be a solid role player. Suarez is on the juice this year. Yeah, everybody who plays for the Diamondbacks eventually starts doing steroids, it feels like. Dodgers and Angels and Cards. 1-2, by the way, for Ariza Reyna. You can get this guy if you throw a really nasty breaking ball. Even if it dances a little bit out of the plate, you just can't go as ridiculous as the ball he threw was. And you can get it. You can get a strikeout here. You just got to be careful with Ariza Reyna. They threw a low splitter. Splitters. I forget how dangerous splitters are and obnoxious they are as pitches, because they are grounder pitches. They get one out. Fuck, it was a slow roller. All right, runners at second, third, 2 away. Here's... I don't know who comes next. Polanco? No, right. Oh, fuck this guy. Well, it might be a tie game here because this guy is a real son of a bitch. It's Rayleigh. Ball one. It might just be better to walk this dude. How you doing though, Daniel? Hopefully you're well. All right, we got a 1-0 count. 1-1, not a bad pitch. They just beat that guy out too. Whew, that was a close play at first. That thing was not moving quick at all. 1-1. Ball a little bit high. Just a bit high. Do. We need an out. Damn, this first inning, we 2-2. If there's we might get through the first inning faster than we got through the top of the first yesterday, which is always a good sign because that game lasted for forever yesterday. It felt like shit just drug on because that first inning was brutal. I think the first inning was a total of like 54 minutes yesterday. And there we go. Casey, get the strikeout, my friend. Let's head to the top of the second. Good pitching there. Pick up a couple K, strand a couple runners. That's how we like to see it, Casey. Welcome back. Welcome to finally being a good pitcher again. Sweeney, Rogers, and Kreidler. Man, I'm really inspired by Casey. I'm really happy to see he's back all of a sudden. He's pitching so much better. They showed Jubo from Major League in the Red Wings game. The Red Wings, I don't know what they're going to do. They're the only bad Detroit team left. Isn't that shocking? When the drought started, everyone was pretty sure the Red Wings would be the first team to get fixed. They're the last one. Ironically, it was the Lions, then the Tigers. The Pistons are good again. Red Wings just kind of suck. Or are they like surging toward a playoff spot all of a sudden? Kind of like late into the season. They're like, hey, we're back again. Because last I heard, it was pretty well dead in Hockey Town again. Either way, if you guys could leave a like, help the stream out, I'd appreciate you. If you have already, thank you very much. We're up at 16 likes already. Killing it. Missed playoffs by 1 point. Yeah, I know we missed it by 1 last year. I just don't know if if they're like a playoff team this year. If they are, then of course we're good. We got all our teams back. We got a good run by Michigan State in the Final Four. Michigan won a national championship the other year. Oh, we got an Elite 8 run by Michigan State. We got Western Michigan playing in the Frozen Four. Things are looking really good for the state. We're dominating again. I think we're 3 points out. The Red Wings are our only bad spot. I think we're even good at soccer in the MLS, right? Like the Detroit Fire Club or whatever FC stands for. I genuinely used to think FC when a team had that. I was like, oh, that's a cool name, Fire Club. And I have no idea why I thought that. Whenever I seen like Milan FC, I'm like, damn, Fire Club is such a cool name for a sports team. Well, hopefully the Wings get it going. We got to hope they make it. 1-1 here for Sweeney. Again, it's Sweeney, Rogers, and Kreidler. Come on, Sweeney. Damn it. What's the score? Sweeney grounds out 1 away. We'll see what Big Jake can do. Rake joggers. Our hero. Damn. That's a pretty low scoring game. Even for hockey. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, Big Jake. Get us extra run, kid. His ability to just take fastballs right down the middle is astounding. Because, like, I feel like every other batter on earth is swinging for a home run on that pitch. Because it's, like, slightly up, but it's still, like, right down the... And then he swings at that shit. Don't change, Jake. Don't change. Fucking beautiful man. What a hilarious way to approach an at-bat. He's striking out on 3 pitches, isn't he? Oh, no, he grounded out. Okay, we can deal with that. A soft ground out, but he grounded out. Basically a 3-pitch at-bat. Well, it was a 3-pitch at-bat, but no strikeout, just a weak grounder. Here's the 9-hitter, Ryan Kreidler. I'm mainly glad he didn't strike out because now when Kreidler inevitably strikes out, you know, it's not as big a deal. Foul tip, 0-1. Whatever, just play good defense. We don't care, Ryan, what you do at the plate. If you get a hit, it's just an added bonus. If you can get a single, that'd be pretty cool. I would appreciate that. Ball 1. However, I also don't really want to waste the top of the... Well, who's at the top of the order today? McKinstry? Yeah, we can... Yeah, you can get a hit. We'll waste McKinstry's at bat so we don't get another out next inning. we can have a fresh 3 outs in the 3rd. Start off with Riley Greene. That's much better. Not really sure why I was called a ball. 2-1. I guess the umpire might have just been fooling. Umpire has Detroit. 2-2. Yeah, he didn't strike out either. I'm about to see that pitch on my personal playback. So I'm going to see where that pitch was actually located. Yeah, that was a strike all day. I don't know why that wasn't called a strike. That'll be a ground out, though. So no harm, no foul. Kreidler goes down. Tigers go 1-2-3. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd. It'll be Tellez, Bliss, and Mastrobuoni. My best shot at that name. Uh-oh. Stream's dipping a little bit. Hopefully it fixes itself. We good? Yeah, I think we're good now. A little bit of a slip there. All right, looks like we're all good. Internet has been acting up a little bit today. Hopefully it doesn't cause any issues in the stream. That wouldn't be any fun. By the way, thank you to everyone who's left a like. We're 2 away from the 20 like goal. Good looking out. It'll be bottom of the 2nd rather. Tellez, Bliss, and Mastrobuoni. I'll have to pop my headphones on to hear that last name be said. But it is a commercial break. Tigers up 2-0 on some manufactured runs. Carpenter hit a double, scored a run, and then Keith hit a double. Well, not really doubles. They hit singles that scored runs. But they got down to 2nd on throws home. Good base running, basically, you know. Setting yourself up to score runs by being like kind of aware, like, oh, the ball's going home. They're probably throwing that home. I can keep running down to 2nd. Nice to see it. That's how you can compensate being a so-so mediocre team. Not that the Tigers are mediocre, but like, you know, that's one way to elevate your game a little bit and be like really good at base running. You can create offense for yourself in ways that are bad base running teams can't do. Like almost always going 1st to 3rd. Like if the Tigers hit the ball into the outfield and they have a guy at 1st, he's going to get to 3rd. Like 90% of the time. There's actually a way to... I know the statistic. It's like a ridiculous number for it's like 70 or 80%. It's a wild number for a team number. Strike 1 to Tellez. Fouls it off. Ball 1. Kenta, I hate to Maeda. Yeah, Kenta ain't great. I'm surprised he's still playing. I feel like we're the best at going first to I think we might be. A lot of teams just don't really do small ball stuff anymore. Like that's a kind of a small ball trait. Tellez strikes out, 1 away. It's a very good thing to have, but it's also a very small bally type of thing, and a lot of teams just have abandoned all that shit. Cleveland goes first to third a lot. The Royals are really good at it. I feel like the Dodgers also do it every single chance they get. The Yankees are very good at it. I'm sure the Red Sox are. It's pretty much good teams are good at doing it. I know the Dodgers are very good at doing it too. I noticed that almost every hit they went first to third. 1-1 here on a called strike. Mize is kind of dealing right now. I mean, it's Rowdy Tellez, so whatever, but that's some nasty pitching. Strike 2, swing and strike. We're all for the Casey Mize renaissance. Damn, they didn't chase. Alrighty. We got a 2-2. Drop a splitter in there right now and mess his whole world up. And he throws a slider and gets a fly out. 1 away or 2 away. Here's. I'm gonna hear this guy's name. Oh, he's not up yet on my playback. This will work. The right fielder, or no, the third baseman is up. Mastro Buoni. Excuse me. 2-0. Now I can listen and see what his name is. Oh, that's a pretty cool hat. Mariners got such good gear. Like, they have such a cool logo. So all like their retro gear and all the stuff they give out always looks so cool. Master Boney is his name. Oh, hell yeah, dude. His name is Master Boney. Yeah, that's another last name I would change if that was my last name. I'd change that shit. I ain't going by Master Boney. McKinstry, Greene, and Torkelson. Top of the lineup for the Tigers here in the top of the third. They lead 2-0. Top 3 coming up. Well, this game's going a lot faster than last night. We were still in the first inning, by the way, at this time yesterday. At this point in the game, we were in the first inning, in the top of the first. I'm not even fucking with you. It was that long of a first inning. Yeah, his last name is literally Master Boney. And that's unfortunate. The problem is Malloy can't play defense. If Malloy could play defense, he'd literally be an everyday player on this team. That's the sad reality of Justin Henry Malloy. He's one of our best young hitters. The problem with J-Hen is he's genuinely bad at defense. Like, he's dog shit. Every position they put him at, he's bad at first base. He's bad at third base. And when you think about that, then it puts him as the DH. And it's like, well, I'd rather play like Riley Greene or Kerry Carpenter or Spencer Torkelson. Never Colt Keith over him, but you know what I mean? It's a sad situation because he could play a lot more if his ass could play defense. So we get Kreidler. who can play defense. We can have like 7 guys who can hit in the lineup. We can't have 6. Or like we can have 7 guys. We can miss out on having Kreidler's bat, and most of the time Rogers' bat, because we got 7 guys who mostly can get the work done. I don't know. And when Dingler plays, if Kreidler's playing, then we're pretty set. We have 8 bats. Fucking Kreidler can be the missing bat until Meadows or Vierling are back. And I think Vierling will be back pretty quick here. It sounds like he's almost ready to start an assignment, which is something we could really use. It'd be really nice to get Matt Vierling back so we don't have to ever play fucking Zach McKinstry in the outfield again. Zach is one of my favorite players, but those 2 hits yesterday were so fieldable. Like I went and rewatched them. I'm like, man, why did he drop that ball that Julio hit? I get he bounced off the wall, but like, come on, man. 0-2 on McKinstry, he fouls it off, and it'll remain 0-2. Or the one that he took a very strange route to that he could have caught. An MLB outfielder should have caught that. And they just kept serving balls in the right field because McKinstry couldn't play them right, and they were hitting easy doubles and triples on us down there. Yeah, but there's literally where would Malloy go? Put him in center field? That's reckless. Riley's DHing tonight. I guess you could slide Riley back into right field so he never gets a day off. McKinstry had a single, by the way. Ball 1 to Greene. But like on a consistent basis, though, you're going to have Riley in left. Maybe center. Carey. I don't know. I think it's all right. Kreidler's every team has a dead spot in the lineup, and that player usually plays good defense. Tigers always have that guy too. Oh, McKinstry just stole second. I know Jake is supposed to be the guy that we don't care about the average for, because again, he's probably like the 2nd best defensive catcher in baseball, maybe the 3rd. So we can ignore that. And I don't know. Kreidler's literally in there because of injuries, and Jahan literally just can't play defense. And Riley probably needs a day off from all the outfield work. Fuck, he struck out. But yeah, most likely when we have DH open, we'll see Malloy play. But again, I think Riley probably just needed a night off of the field. Remember, we kind of gotta protect Riley Greene. That idiot doesn't know when to take a break. And he plays way too hard, so every so often you gotta sit him as a DH. He's got spaghetti legs. Torkelson has a double, scores a run. Tigers go up 3-0. Let's go, Torque. Oh, it does suck. It sucks horribly. I wish Matt Vierling was in the lineup every game. Or we had Mr. Meadows. Meadows, ideally, back in center field would be so nice. So fucking nice. But yeah, dude, Torkelson, man. Who is this guy and what'd they do with Spenny Torques? The shit that got Avila fired is finally starting to pay off. Fouled away, it's 0-1. Yeah, dude, that's just like what kind of shit luck does this family have, dude? He just got random nerve damage in his right arm. Like, oh, cool. No, it's completely fucking bullshit. How the hell did that happen? Just got some nerve damage. Like Veerling, it's understandable. He got a rotator cuff strain. We got incredibly fortunate with Matt Veerling on that. And it sounds like he's almost ready to go. That's just like, it's like a month thing. Like Veerling will be back first because his is, well, technically, actually, Meadows could just, his arm could just suddenly stop being weird. But I read that he's probably like a month away, Meadows. Then we get our leadoff hitter back. 1-1. And then we become unstoppable. Meadows is our spark plug hitter. We need that fucking guy. Ball 2. 2-1. Richard, they don't know about the torque thing. We tried to tell everybody. They didn't listen to us. It's all right. We'll just silently watch our boy. It's still hilarious that they said Colt Keith is going to take this job from you, Torque. And then Torque was like, what the fuck? And he hasn't stopped hitting the ball ever since they made that announcement. Stone Cold fucking Spencer Torkelson. It's almost like they did that shit just to fuck with him. Like, I guess we're going to have to put Colt Keith in your spot for you. Colt's like, what do you mean? I don't want to play first. Colt, you're going to be our new first baseman. Like, they're winking at him. Colt's like, I don't even like first base. I don't want to play that. I'm a second baseman. They're just looking at him because Colt's all retarded and shit. I don't really like him very much right now. 3-2. Just kidding. He's been hitting again, so. Good at bat here by Carey. Forced it full. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll play first base. Yeah, I'll play first. Always, though, that was so weird, though, because it's like, man, Torque's our best first baseman. Arguably, he's like our best infielder. Yeah, I'm very glad we didn't get rid of Torkelson, because if I was watching him hit like this for the fucking Mets, I'd punch something. I'd be like, oh, we got rid of him way the fuck too soon. That was the dumbest thing we've ever done. He's going to be an MVP for another team. Carpenter goes down swinging. 2 down now, runner at second. Here's Colt Keith. If we traded Colt, I wouldn't care. I was fucking whatever. We don't need him. No, that's the wrong thing to say. We have Kevin McGonigal and Rainier coming up, so I'd much rather use those two. Torque keeps hitting. Gleyber Torres traded at the deadline, or Colt gets traded. Because I'm thinking either Kevin McGonigal or Brett Rainier is going to be groomed to be a second baseman. Well, no, they have that Hi-Yo Lee guy. Never mind. I retract what I said. One of them guys will be groomed to be a third baseman. Probably going to be Rainier, right? Because McGonigal's a very good shortstop. So is Rainier, though. I don't know. You can move McGonigal to second, I suppose. Let Sweeney hold it down at short for a minute. I don't know. Leave playing third. Oh, they're having him play third? All right, that's good. Okay. So, yeah, either Rainier or McGonigal would be flipped over to second. Yeah, McGonigal's, 100% going to be a superstar. So he's probably going to play shortstop. 1-2 here on Keith. So I'm guessing that means Rainier, if we don't trade him, will be our second baseman of the future. It kind of depends on Trey Sweeney's bat, actually. Who knows? McGonigal could wind up, or Rainier could wind up being our third baseman, actually. Kind of a lot depends on how players develop, really. Foul away to remain 1-2. Yeah, Kevin McGonigal and Max Clark, though, I'm very excited for the future. Next year. Hell, we may see Max pretty soon. he was 1 year older, man. God damn it, man. It sucks so hard that the Tigers don't want to rush Max even a little bit. Because next year, because if those injuries would have happened next year instead of this year, Max Clark would be our everyday center fielder right now. And it's literally an age thing with Max. He's like what, fucking 21, 20? Is he even 20 yet? 3-2. Let's see. We drafted him at 18. Didn't. Last year was his first full year. He's like what, 20? Guess he's a bit too young for modern. That's a little rushy too. There's no reason to bring him up that quick. 3-2 to Keith. Tigers got Gilbert up at 57 pitches. And Colt Keith walks. We'll see what Margot can do. Next turn 20. That's what I thought. He's about 20 then. Yeah, he's not. All right. Yeah, if he was 21, they'd have had him make the roster. It'd be like Holiday, where they called him up too early and then have to send him back. Oh, he would have been an up and down player. Like as soon as the outfielders came back, he would have been sent back down. But next year, he's like a legitimate threat to make the team, I think, anyway. Guys like Victor Perez are in big trouble. Ryan Kreidler won't. He's just, that won't be a thing. I expect the outfield next year to look radically different as far as it goes. Like Riley Greene, Clark in center field, and then Meadows in right with Kerry Carpenter most likely as a full-time DH. Or like the spell DH. Wings still winning? Hell yeah. With somebody between Spencer Torkelson and Colt Keith, they'll have that first base spot locked down. Yeah, things will materialize. Looks like a foul ball. 0-2 though on Margot. But I do think that's the outfield of the future if Meadows can remain healthy. Greene, Clark, and Meadows. Nothing will ever get down in right field ever again. Oh, man. To be fair, we might wind up putting Max Clark in right field, but I don't know. I don't know who's faster or a better fielder. Parker is like 6'6". So like his size and speed is a rare combo, and putting him in center field might be more worth it. Just because he's so fast and so big, he can leap and damn it. Looks like we got out. He struck out. Yeah, I think you'd have to move Max over to right field because Comerica, you need to have a good right fielder. And Meadows is just just so fast and so large. Robbing home runs is quite easy for him. 9-1-2 due up here in the bottom of the third. 9-1-2. That's Crawford, Robles, and Rodriguez. So we're in the bottom of the third. I think if they can play this inning in like 4 minutes, like if we can get a super fast inning, I'm pretty sure we're at a faster rate of play. Like we went through 3 innings in the same time it took to get through the whole first yesterday. Hey, we're up at 22 likes too. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you very kindly. Good looking out. Commercial break though. Bottom of the third coming up. 3-0 Tigers. Torkelson adds in a run with a double. Nice to see. Nice to see. I have to go drop someone a quick like. All right, cool. I did that. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I have my chat back open now. Casey Mize in pretty good shape with the pitch count once he had 31. Yeah, 31 pitches, really good shape. Bottom of the third. Again, it's 9-1 and 2 up. Crawford, Robles, and Rodriguez. 3-0 Tigers. By the way, it's 0-1. Damn, dude, that's heartbreaking. It's a pretty late score, too. Ball 1 to Crawford. Count will go 1-1. Crawford can be tricky to get out. He's an annoying at-bat to deal with. Pretty solid eye at the plate. Doesn't really chase a lot. Good speed. Doesn't really hit the ball a ton right here. He's having a tough start to the year anyway. 2-1. But usually he's a pretty solid bat. At least he used to be. Called strike 2. It's 2-2 now. Nice pitch. Let's see if he can finish the batter. And Mize gets him swinging. 2 away. Or 1 away, sorry. Just adding in outs. All right, cool. Top of the fourth coming on up. Here's top of the order, though, Robles with 1 away. Hopefully we can get Robles out so that way we get Julio with empty bases. That's idea. By the way, it's 0-1. You know, I will say, though, if the MLB is going to allow hitters to use these ridiculous sized torpedo bats now, I do think that they have to unban the sticky stuff. Red Wings going overtime. Yeah, dude. Right in 2 minutes, we're at the same pace it took us to get through the first inning yesterday. Both first innings, the top and the bottom, which is crazy. This game's going that much faster. We're like, I don't know. It's an incredible difference. When the top of the first took like 34, 35 minutes. And then the bottom half was pretty long too, because it's not like the Mariners did nothing. They threatened but didn't score. And then they scored every inning basically except like 2 of them. After that, maybe just 1 inning they didn't score again, or score. I think they scored in every inning but like 2 of them yesterday, like the first and like the 7th. And them not scoring in the 7th basically lost them the game. The bottom fell out, and I'm not sure why that happened. Robles flies out. That'll be 2 away. I hate early big leads, by the way. There's nothing more terrifying to me than looking at the score and seeing a team up like 7 or 8 runs in the 2nd or 3rd inning. I'm like, oh, they're going to blow that fucking game. I'm telling you, it happens way more than you think it like ever should, especially in baseball. Like you'll see a team get this ginormous lead in like the 1st inning and then they blow it somehow. Complacency, the other team just whittles away 2, 3, 4 here runs there, and somehow eventually it flips. Again, Julio grounded out 1, 2, 3 inning. Hell yeah. Look at Casey Mize, man. So cool to see him pitching good again. Sweeney, Rogers, and Kreidler. 7-8-9 for the Tigers. Top of the 4th. Coming on up. 3-0. Tigers lead. Yeah, this game's zooming compared to last night's. Crazy. We're already in the top of the 4th. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream, especially if you don't feel like chatting much or anything like that. Help us get some people in. Tigers' current team batting average is 300. Damn, that's reminds me of the days of Miggy and all them. Miggy Martinez, JD Martinez, I guess, Victor Martinez, Ian Kinsler. Man, remember what that team average was for that team? I think we hit like 320 as a team. Fucking like almost every guy had about 20 homers. God damn, I missed that team, dude. We were like the Dodgers back in the day. We were terrifying to deal with. Then we just throw like Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander at you. So fucking pissed we gave that team to Ausmus, man. We literally had a rotation to start that season for in Ausmus's first year of Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer, and David Price. And that motherfucker didn't win a World Series. Like, he had Miguel Cabrera, Ian Kinsler, like still all like performing well into their like prime, like at their prime level. It was genuinely fuck. They're like they had a decent closer. Like, the team was good. They should have won a World Series that year. Oh, nice. Good for Haas. I like Haas. Glad to see he's back in the majors. I'm just glad he's not with us anymore. To be fair, though, Jim Leland also never fucking. I have like a weird thing about it because like it's blasphemous to say this, but it's like he also didn't really do anything for the Tigers. He rebuilt the team, and we can never not give him credit for that. He completely had to reconstruct the team. 0-2 on Sweeney, that was dead. So, forever has my gratitude for what he did for this teams. But he also never won us a World Series either. Though too, he got us there twice though, which is, that's half the battle. Actually, that's like 3/4 of the battle. Maybe 99% is getting there. I don't know. My real problem is with Dave Dombrowski and what that man did to this organization. The reason we were bad, I think, for that 10-year run was because we had nothing to rebuild on. We had aging veterans with very big contracts, which is fine. But we also had no farm system because Dave got rid of everybody for elite veteran talent, which is fine, but we never won anything. So Dave's tenure just looks like he showed up, promised us the moon, paid a whole bunch of guys a whole bunch of money, and then did nothing with it. And Sweeney strikes out, one away. Here's Rogers. Whoa. All right, here we go. We got Jake Rogers, Rake Joggers. One of the top 3 players in the league, Rake. Wings lost and the Wings lost. Damn. Like 5 minutes ago, they were winning. Now the game's over and they've lost. Oh, 2, 1 away. I was watching Brandon Inge at the bat corner, at the hot corner. In my opinion, one of the best defensive third basemen ever. Tape don't lie. Oh yeah, Inge was a great third baseman. If he had just decided to make that his primary position instead of trying to play all of them, I feel like he could have been a very, very, very a lot more memorable. Like, I feel like Brandon Inge is a good litmus test with baseball players. Be like, what do you think of Brandon Inge? A bit. If they don't bring up the defensive wizardry, then they don't know ball. Are the Wings officially eliminated? Damn. Wings are the farthest from being a good team in Detroit now. They're the worst. Rogers strikes out, 2 away. Brandon Inge is awesome. I think his sons are going to Michigan, one of them, or something like that. Tyler or somebody. I know he's got kids and they're playing baseball, so. Inch still retired for the coolest reason ever. He's like, well, my kids are getting older now, and I promised them I'd coach them at baseball. So I'm going to go be their baseball coach now. See you later. That was like literally how the guy retired. Isn't that baller? He's like, yeah, I'm going to go hang out with my kids and be their baseball coach. See ya. Like, I believe that's 100, almost verbatim how he retired. He just wanted to go hang out with his sons. He was all done. Yeah, if he'd always been a third baseman with his talent, it's unbelievable. He's like a catcher. I don't know how the fuck that even happens. And down goes Kreidler. That's not that surprising. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. 3-0 Tigers. He's a catcher by trade. He played most of his life as a catcher, too. Raleigh, Arena, and Rayleigh. Or I believe he was drafted as a catcher. And then they moved him into the outfield when they realized he was a super freak athlete that was very fast. And then they realized he should be an infielder. Because he has an amazing glove. Yeah, I genuinely don't know how that happened. Yeah, he was a catcher by trade. We're up 3-0. We're doing pretty good. Yep. But as long as he doesn't get out there and start dropping balls in the outfield, man, I'm telling you, I don't think you want the reality of Malloy or McKinstry back in the outfield. I think this is the best bet, is just playing Kreidler and sticking him in the 9-hole and praying to God eventually he figures out how to like bunt or something. You know what sucks for Ryan Kreidler? He was literally one of our top prospects at one point. And then he got like really hurt. And he's been dog shit at baseball ever since. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, he literally used to be a top prospect. Like, we were all at one point very excited for Kreidler to come. And then I think he was in the same group as Riley Greene and Spencer Torkelson and all them. He was just as highly viewed. And I think when all those people got called up to start debuting, he got called up, or he didn't because he was recovering from an injury and he looked very bad. They're like, oh no, what happened to Ryan Kreidler? He was like a top 50 prospect, even, if I remember correctly. Like, I'm telling you, he was like a big fucking deal at one point. He was like one of our like elite. He was up there with Riley and Spencer. I'm telling you. Even Mize, and I think it was Mize. It was like Casey Mize, Kreidler, Greene, and Torque were like, we had like all these dudes in the top like fucking 25. Kreidler was way up. I'm telling you. Him being this bad is kind of surprising, to be honest with you. The defense is finally there, which is not shocking. And I know he's fast, so I'd say he'd be a good base runner, but he wasn't very good at that last year. Remember his like one double or triple that he hit? He got tagged out on because he ran over the top of first base like an idiot. And Raleigh strikes out, one away. D-backs beat the Torpedo. I'm pretty sure every team is basically using torpedo bats now if they want them. Yeah. Really 100%. Yeah, it'll supercharge us. 0-1 here to Arena. Want to be careful here with 1 away. Swing and strike 2. 0-2 here on big old Randy. Respectful big Randy. Bottom four, Tigers lead 3-0 with one away on a 0-2 count. Yeah, I think he hurt him. I think he's fucked himself up. He didn't used to run like that. Same here, Jonathan. If we can stay healthy, we have one of the better pitchers in baseball. And it's like, come on, Casey. Seeing him pitch today, it's like, oh, damn, dude, this is what you can do. This is what you're actually capable of. Oh, man, you got to pitch like this every time. Pitcher, fucking voters love us too with pitching awards, dude. If he pitches good, he can win a Cy Young here. Nope, there is a new NFL overtime rule. If you score a touchdown, you lose the game. They decided to make it different, but for the Chiefs, it's any way it works. So like if the Chiefs score first, it's over. But like if a team scores first on the Chiefs, they get a shot with the ball. Yeah, Mize is definitely dealing. Ball one. Yeah, and they've also created a new in order to sack the quarterback, you have to take their helmet off, give them a kiss on the cheek, forehead, and lips, tuck them into bed with one of the league pre-approved field pillows. Tuck them in, read them a nighttime story. And if he wants to give you the ball, he will. But if not, you got to end the play. They call it the weirdest game ever. And they get rally strikeout swing. God damn, dude, Mize is field pillow. Fuck. What was I even talking about? What was the thing we were doing? I don't even remember. McKinstry, Greene, and Torkelson. I forgot my joke. Dude, yeah, he's just on top of it tonight. He just bullied that last hitter. He just was like, all right, fuck this, splitter. I like Michigan State more, but of college sports, I like the college I go to. I'd rather not say right here. The Red Wings are not going to the playoffs. They had a 1-0 lead. Damn, Jake. That's what someone was saying that it all happened. You gotta tuck. Oh yeah, you gotta tuck. Like in every new NFL field, there'll be a special button on defenders' shoulder pad where they can go like this in the field. A field pillow will pop up where they gotta place the quarterback down. Also, will pop out a blanket, and you gotta tuck them in. Read whatever stories in that specific spot of the field pop-up box, and yeah. Mize is dealing. Yep. I think he's pitching better than he did prior to getting hurt. Again, it's like this weird thing of like we're starting to see like the Torkelson that we thought we'd see out of Arizona. Right? He went to Arizona or something, right? Or did he go to USC? I don't remember. He one of the schools out west. We're finally getting that Torkelson. We're also getting the Casey Mize everybody saw at Auburn. So it's really cool to see it kind of happen simultaneously for him. 0-1 here. I thought so too. I knew it was Arizona. I knew it was one of the Arizona colleges. I just didn't. I was like, he went to the same place Barry Bonds went to, I believe, right? 1-1. Yeah, we definitely need some more runs. Hey, I might step out for a few seconds. Just kind of wake myself up a little bit. I'm getting a little sleepy. By the way, it'll be 1-2. Oh, I need to stand up anyway. All right. Yeah, he broke that. Yeah, I was gonna say I remember him breaking one of Barry's records. I just didn't know if it was like the school or just the NCAA record. I know he did something as a freshman that was significant. Ball 2-2 for the leadoff hitter McKinstry, leading off for the inning and leads off the lineup. So we're at the top of the order for Detroit. 3-0, top 5. I want to at least finish this at bat out. Foul the way. Yeah, I just go and rip a dart a few times to give myself a nice nicotine run for a few hours or for like an hour. So I'm running on fumes this time of night. Very excited about Stephon Diggs. Hopefully he's very good. Someone asked if I was an all-around Detroit fan. I like the Tigers. I like Detroit sports, but the Patriots are my favorite team. So for football, I like the Lions, just not as much as I like the Patriots. One away, McKinstry grounds out. Here's Riley Greene. I'm just gonna finish. I'll go in at the commercial break time. I'm so glad the West Coast trip is over after tomorrow. And we don't have to worry about fucking 9 o'clock games for a little bit. It is so nice. But yeah, I'm very excited. Hopefully Diggs is ready to go by the start of the regular season. So that way we get a full season of him. That way by like week 3 or 4, we're really dialed in and moving and working. 1-1. But it's the first time in what feels like a very long time we've had a good wide receiver in New England. So it's very happy times. You know how badly I wish that my team could take a late round receiver like Amon-Ra and find him? We don't do that. Yeah, I'm glad it's done and over with for a while. Yeah. Brutal opening of a season. Trips like this can reconcile. No, not necessarily. Baseball is quick enough. Baseball is long enough to where, again, I really don't know if I don't know if games in the month of March matter at all. If I'm being honest. And I've also got a personal philosophy that losses don't mean anything until you hit 60 of them. Two down after Greene strikes out. Here's spending 2 bats. Is a double and a strikeout. Yeah, usually. What do you call a bad start, though? I mean, would that be like what, through 10 games? Is that a good enough kind of like window of time to like be like, ooh, this is a bad start? 1-1. Twins finally took a W. Hey, look at Minnesota, man. So inspirational. Two one. But even the thing you said though doesn't really dispute what I said. You know what I mean, Gary? You can lose 60 straight games in baseball to start the year, as long as you don't really lose more than like 67 of those games. Like, you know, as long as you stay right around that 60 loss mark, you can lose. I know it's like this is impossible to ever happen, but say a team started off 0-60, and then they won the next 102 straight games. Again, you know what I mean? Like that's the best team in baseball. No one's gonna be better than them. Like maybe one team. 15 to 20. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I would say around 15 and 20. Yeah, 15 to 20 games. Yeah, that's probably right. That's where you can start actually making assessments on teams. First 10 games are kind of a wash. Because again, you could start off 0 and 3, then go to 3 and 3, then go to 6 and 3, and then be 7 and 3, or you could be like 0 and 9 or 0 and 10 even, and then 2 weeks later you're like 20 and 10. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden you're 10 and 10, then you're 15 and like 11, and you know what I mean? It's just so Tigers go down pretty quickly. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. 3-0 Tigers. Tellez, Bliss, and Mordo Boni. Oh no, Master Boni is what it was. Mastro Boni. That's right, Mastro Boni. Tellez, Bliss, and Mastro Boni. Tigers versus D-backs, July 28th, 30 at Comerica. Hell yeah. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to go rip a dart a few times to give myself some artificial nicotine energy for the next few innings, so I'm good to go for a little while longer. Please excuse me really fast. We're up way past my usual chill time. Usually in like 20 minutes, I'm asleep. So I'll be right back. Tellez grounds out, one away. Agree with you. Plus, your team showed nothing is impossible after last year. What great, great as fans as we can go away to YouTube and watch Carpenter 3-run bomb off a Class A forever. Yeah, and then we just never have to watch what happened with that one dude against Scooball. We could just pretend that didn't happen. Bliss flies out on the first pitch, 2 away. Damn, dude, Mize is gonna get 5 innings out of this. 27 likes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. You're all too kind, too kind. I want to go get more soda. I'll be right back. All right, here's Master Boni. Yeah, Mize is pitching great. Hey, there we go. 28 likes. That's really great. We're killing it. What's up, Kenny? How you doing? We'll have great memories this year. 3-1. And he grounds out. We'll head to the top of the 6. 3-0 Tigers lead. It'll be Carpenter, Keith, and Margot. A little bit more energy to finish out. Braves up 1 dip. Oh shit, they might beat the Dodgers. What's up, Taco Gaming? Nice to see you. I think I remember you. How you doing? But it's Carpenter, Keith, and Margot. 3-0, top 6 coming up. Carpenter, I already said that. Most likely Gilbert will still be pitch. Actually, his pitch count was pretty high. He had a fast 5th, though. Both pitchers did. That was a fast 5th inning. We're already in the 6th. This game is whipping by compared to yesterday. Yeah, I figured there'd be a new pitcher. Gabe Spear is into pitch. Spear? Spear? I'm bad at last names. I'll eventually be able to hear how it's said. That's when we pull out these. Yeah, Mize is in great shape. Gilbert's had some weird laboring. The first inning wasn't kind to Gilbert. And neither was the second or like the third one. He's had 2 weird innings that have gone really long, whereas Casey's just kind of trotted along in pretty good shape. Spear. Kind of what I thought. I said it right the first time. Carpenter digs in. Lefty on out. Never mind. Ibanez up. Gary Carpenter was pinch hitting. Or No. Okay, we'll be moving some guys. It looks like, oh, fuck. McKinstry's going back to the outfield. Well, get ready to lose, everybody. Spire. I'm pretty sure I said Spire, too. I even came up with the Spire name. Oh, yeah, dude. I knew I said one of those names, right? It's Spire is the pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 out, and he's out. Don't like that. Oh, maybe they'll move Riley to the outfield and Ibanez over to DH. But most likely Andy's going to go play third. They're going to move Andy, or they're going to move fucking McKinstry into right. Well, Margot's still out there. Where the hell is Carpenter? Maybe left field? Nah, McKinstry might not be so bad out in left. 0-2 though on Keith. Offense was white hot for both teams last night. Tonight, it's a bit of a premium. Keith goes down on a foul tip. 0-2 away. Could be a very fast game at this rate. 2 down here for Margot. Yeah, there we go. A bit of a handed advantage for Margot now. Swing and strike 1. Nice to see him pick up a big hit or something. Kind of keep the inning alive. Maybe rip something into the corner. Nope. 0-2. Swing and strike. Not idea. No, Greene's DHing. Kreidler's in center field. I believe Carpenter was playing left field. Ball 1. I'm guessing McKinstry's going to go play left field. Unless they flip Margot over into right or into left. Sure, yeah, it's been a good move so far. He just struck out. He's 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. Eesh. Crawford, Robles, and Rodriguez. Hopefully he starts hitting him again soon. That kind of sucks. Yeah, because Crawford, Robles, and Rodriguez. 9-1-2 here for Detroit. Hopefully they keep Mize out. We'll see what they do. Bottom of the 6. 3-0 Tigers. Let's commercial break now. Guessing you let Mize go 6. I mean, there's no real reason to pull him out yet. I don't know. Look it up. Never. He died, Kenny. He got hit by a baseball and died. I was told I had to be the one to tell you. Nice. Wouldn't we have to get through the 4th month for that to be true, though? No, 3 times 4. All right, yeah. I don't know, Kenny. At some point, though, probably within a few weeks. I don't know. I'm not a medical exploit. Yeah, Zach McKinstry went to left field. Crawford, Robles, and Rodriguez. 9-1-2. All right, Mize, let's get out of this one quick, too. Quick few pitches, get us to the next inning. Bottom 6, strike 1. Get some quick swinging outs. Ball 1. Do. Fouled away. It'll be 1-2 now. Wonder what we have for a late game or like end of game bullpen right now. Like, who's our closer? Is it Bo Brisky? I don't know if that's a good thing. 2-2. The hell don't we have Jason Foley? He had a bad spring. Fuck, who gives a shit? I can't believe they didn't let Jason Foley make this team. Fouled it away. It'll still be 2-2. Like fucking Kenta Maeda made it over fucking Foley. I guess we don't need a closer. Oh, come on. 3-2. Yeah, I think Mize is getting a little tired. It is a lefty, though. It's kind of hard to tell. Lefties are weird. And he walked him. Fuck. Top of the order, here's Robles. Not exactly a good way to start off this inning. So I'm guessing, Jonathan. I think he's already blown one this year, too. As bad as Foley pitched in the preseason, I'm not really sure why he didn't make the roster. He is our closer. Performed if I remember right, he pitched really good in the playoffs, too, so I'm not really sure what we're doing. Ball 1. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Casey. Not now. Don't blow it. Called strike 1. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. I hope to God we don't plan on doing any crazy shit like that. 2-1. Come on, Casey. Throw strikes, dude. He was just dominating doing that a second ago. Come on. There we go. Looks like they have to get it down to first. I think they turned 2. They did. Nice job by the infield. Let's get 2. That might be our first double play of the season. I'm not even fucking around. Torkelson did that shit unassisted, dude. They're never going to take him off first base. Torkelson touched the bag at first, flipped that shit down to second. Ball 1. Richard, our boy Torque just can do it all. He's the only guy we need. Oh, he caught it and then, it was a liner. Torkelson just caught it because he's a vacuum at first base. 2 down. Ball 2. Yep. Bailed out a bad walk. All right, Casey, get us the fuck out of this inning and your day's all done. You're clearly a little wild right now. 2-0, 3-0. Fucking bullshit. Dude, what are we doing, Casey? Oh, it's Julio. Whatever. Yeah, actually, there's no reason to throw a strike to this guy right now. Because he's probably going to blast a fucking homer if he gets... Oh, that's a risk, I guess. He must not be a 3-0 swinger. I don't really like the guy who's after him, though. I don't really want to go after Cal Raleigh with the fucking righty. All right, they got a strike there. Full count. It's always interesting when Julio gets into these counts because he's very prone to swing and chase in these situations anyway. Because I don't think he likes walking. I think he gets very annoyed when he has to walk. Fuck, he walked him. Come on, dude, throw strikes. No, he went all sinkers and shit. That's gonna be it. We have to sit through a 2-out pitching change. Loser, dude. Run a pitcher here too, because fucking Finch won't use him again. Fucking hate. Time to add 5 minutes onto the game for no fucking reason. If I'm the commissioner, I ban this shit. I genuinely would ban 2-out pitching changes. Like, nah, we're not doing that anymore. That's gone. That's very annoying. You get 1 a game of a 2-out pitching change. Otherwise, no. That's terrible. Like that. Oh, see, Bo isn't the closer. He's pitching now, which means Maeda is probably closing this one. Which means we're gonna blow a save, give up a walk-off grand slam. Nice. 3 walks and then a home run to Julio to win the game. Unless Bo just pitches like the majority of the game here. No, I wouldn't want Vest closing. Nope. The guy who can't pitch until July. I just don't know why Foley isn't here. Like, who the fuck do we have around instead of him? Great move to bring in Bo Brisky. Not really. We should just finish the fucking inning off. Yeah, great inning. Great outing for Mize. Hopefully we can shut this down and that run doesn't score, but... The bullpen hasn't inspired much confidence for me yet. Oh well, we'll see how it plays. Need a quick out. Hopefully Brisky can come in and, hey, got a swing and strike. Mize was tired, by the way. Like, Mize probably did need to go. He was having trouble hitting the strike zone, so. I'm just a big baby, and I hate 2-out pitching changes, to be honest. It was the right move to make a change. Mize needed to go. After he literally just lost control. And again, that's not even like saying he wasn't pitching good. It's just I think the exhaustion of it being his first full start of the season, I think just kind of wore him out. And plus, he hit what, about 75, 80 pitches. It's a pretty tiring amount. Plus, he's coming off like whatever last year was. Coming off injury where I think he got like shut down for the whole year for like weirdly. So he didn't even like really get hurt. They just shut him down. They're just like, we'll figure this out and come back at it next year. Ball one away. 1-2. I just wonder how long they're just gonna let Bo pitch for today, because Bo's like a 1 inning guy, or he can be like a 4 inning guy. He's kind of a fucking wild card when he pitches. There we go. All right, cool. Ground out. We'll go to the top of the 7th. All right. Cool. Protect Casey's line. He goes 5 2/3, gives up no runs. One hit. Yeah, 1 hit. Yeah, he had Tommy John, and then last year he came back, and then his arm kind of got hurt again. So I believe they just shut him down last year. Yep. No, Mize was a health thing. Yeah, it was always, can he stay healthy? Because when he came into the league, anybody who understood pitching mechanics was like, oh, fuck, look at the way he's throwing the ball. He's going to blow his elbow. You can find a very famous clip of Pedro Martinez basically going, yeah, this guy is really good, but his pitching mechanics he's going to blow his elbow out. And again, that was pretty obvious. If you ever pitched, it was like, ew. Then it happened. Then he looked okay last year when he was trying to find his shit again because he lost a little bit. And then I think they just decided to pull him and just not have him pitch last year. Because he didn't pitch much, did he? If I remember right. It was like, what, like a month's worth of starts, and then he was just gone. I think they kind of were admitting they brought him back too early. Which is fine. Sometimes fucking Tommy John can take a little longer to come back from, because whatever they went and did in that time while he was off last year, he seemingly has refound his pitching groove. And again, it might have just been adjusting to not having, like, you know, as fast of stuff as he might have used to have. Gregory Santos is the new pitcher here in the top of the 7th. Tigers are up 3-0. It's Sweeney, Rogers, and Kreidler. If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out. Oh, wow, we're at 31 likes. Holy shit. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Far too kind. Far too kind. Bum, 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 bum. Shalale, shalale, shalale. It's just 100 innings. Yeah, that's not that many, though, is it? 22 starts. He made 22 starts last year? Yeah, about 5 innings to start. That's not that many, though, right? That's a decent amount. I just remember him getting shut down last year. Like, pretty early compared to... Damn it. Sweeney gets out. That'll be the first out of the inning. 1 away. Man, we're just not getting any BABIP luck tonight. Bringing the torpedo bats. Here's Big Jake Rogers. Maybe he can get a little spark into the offense here. We've been kind of getting mowed down a little bit. Ball 1. A little bit of a break on the call there. Ball 2. I think we passed Mac's game. Hell yeah, dude. We're like we're on the fastest pace to finish here tonight. 2-1 now. Mainly because nobody's done anything for the last 3 innings. It's kind of just died. But with the way both teams kind of popped off yesterday, is it pretty obvious there is going to be a little bit of a retract tonight. That's how the Tigers typically do it. I don't know about the Mariners, but I'm guessing they don't typically have like big offensive nights like they had last night. He started against the White Sox at the end of September last year, and then he got shut down. Oh, okay. He just didn't do the playoffs. Okay. All right. I guess I just weirdly, I thought he just got shut down after a quick season last year. I'm wrong, though. And Rogers grounds out 2 away. Here's Ryan Kreidler. Well, we'll be heading to the bottom of the 7th rather soon here. 7th inning stretch already coming on up. About an hour and 40 minutes into the game. Pretty crazy. The Orioles catcher is, I think, a little bit better than him at framing, and I think that's it, right? I think statistically the only one better is Rutschman for the Orioles. Right. Someone new might have popped up by now, but I think last year it was literally like Rutschman, Rogers, and that it was aggressively those two. Like the gap between 1 and 2 is very not that big, but like the gap between 2 and 3, it feels like an ocean. If I'm not mistaken, Kreidler just got a base hit. That's going to be a double for Ryan Kreidler. Nope, just a single. No, okay, just a single. Hey, Ryan Kreidler gets a base hit. Damn, that's rough. That's rough for Santos, man. You gotta feel for him. It would be funny if Kreidler just became a dog. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Little CNI single. Called strike 1 to McKinstry. Top of the order for the Tigers here. We're in the top of the 7th, 2 away. We're up 3-0 in the top of the 7th, 2 out. McKinstry up with Kreidler at first. And Kreidler just stole second base. You're finally home from work? Hell yeah, though. That's always good. Guess you're not doing the long overnights anymore. Did you switch back to seconds? You're like, yeah, fuck overnight. That sucked. Kreidler really just stole second base. A base hit scores a run here. Come on, Zach. He's 1 for 3. He tends to get all his hits in big bunch. Never mind. I was trying to like kind of will him into getting a base hit there, but it didn't work. Bottom of the 7th coming up. We'll be in the 7th inning stretch. It's Arena, Rayleigh, and Tellez. Arena, Rayleigh, and Tellez. Bottom of the 7th. We'll see if most likely Bo will be pitching. I'll be right back yet again. Just kind of going to go stretch out, have a quick little dart again, take a few more puffs, then I'll be back in. Just need to get some more burn energy for the final end of the game here. So excited that it's the end of our road trip, or at least late night games anyway, for a minute. These 9:40 start times are absolutely the worst. You were bumped back to second. That works. All right, I'll be right back, everyone. Give me like a minute and 30 seconds or so, 2 minutes at most. I'm back. Whew. Sorry about the delay there. 3-1 on Arise Arena. Cool. And they walked him. That's stupid. Never a fan. Have a good night, Jonathan. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in. I hate that walk, though. Swing and strike one to Rayleigh. Yep, we host the White Sox. We go home and play Chicago. I'll be streaming the home opener, but I have to miss tomorrow's game. And Bo throws a wild pitch. 1-1, runner's second. God damn it, he's gonna blow this fucking game. Might as well just give up the 2-run homer. Wish our guys remembered to throw strikes every so often. Uh, 2-2 though on a foul ball. Come on now, Bo. Big pitch needed. Strikeout would be big. And fouled it away. Another 2-2 coming up. What's up, Capricorn? Hell yeah, go Tigers. Hopefully we can kind of escape the 7th here. We got a 1 or a 2-2. Maybe we can turn another UDB. Yeah, looks like the runner got over to third. Fuck. Rayleigh advances the runner to third, so they'll probably get a run here at some point. 1 out, runner at third. Here's Tellez. I was like, who the hell is next? I know it's one of them, one of their hitters like that. All right, Brisky versus Tellez. Ball 1. Oh, dude, come on, Bo. Got to throw strikes to this guy. No need to be cute and pitch around him. We've been pitching pretty good to this guy this series. We can probably throw him some strikes. He's having a slow start. Nope, threw it right down the middle like a fucking idiot. Oh, it's a sac fly. Never mind. Okay. All right, never mind. That was whatever then. 2 down now with the runner in, so it's 3-1. Brisky on pace to blow this. I think that's his goal anyway, Bo's. To just not pitch well. Here's Bliss. That was a pretty close play by McKinstry out there. Ball 1. Nice sliding catch, but wasn't quite able to get up and get the ball in. But rarely does that happen. Come on. Swing and strike 1 is 1-1 here. That was a really nice catch by McKinstry in left field. I guess he just can't play right field. Yeah, I mean, sac flies are fine. It is what it is. When a guy gets to third and there's less than an out or less than 2 outs, it's like they very often score. We just got to go get the run back in the 8th, and it's all good. Two. On. There we go. Got to strike it. Struck him out. All right, we'll head to the top of the 8th. Top 8 coming up. It'll be Greene, Torkelson, and Ibanez. Hopefully we can get some of these. We'll get a run back here or something. Would be nice. Greene, Torkelson, and Ibanez. Top 8. 3-1 Tigers. Let's try to get a run here. I wish I had more energy. It's just it's getting late and I'm tired. That's quite all right. Oh, yeah, probably got to check something real fast. Just kind of see where that's at. Okay, cool. New, it looks like. Cool. I had 32 likes. That's crazy. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that, everyone. Very cool. Very kind. Trent Thornton is into pitch now for the Mariners. He'll be taking on Greene, Torkelson, and Ibanez. Unless Ibanez gets pinch hit for, but I don't really know who'd bat for him, so. Maybe Baez. That wouldn't be too bad. Baez has been pretty good this year. Especially if we can get a guy down to like second or third. Baez is a pretty reliable runners in scoring position hitter. So hopefully we see a run or two. Top of the 8th. Getting late. Ball 1. All right. Good start. Good start. It's a good idea. And Riley Greene just got the run back. It's 4-1. Well, all right. Riley Greene home run. All right. We got the run back. We're good. We got exactly what we needed this inning. Riley Greene does all the work we needed right away. Second pitch of the AB. I don't know why he threw that shit right down the middle to the one guy on the team that could hit that pitch. Hell yeah, though. We're up 4-1 now. It's like their run didn't even happen. Called strike 1. Oh, that shit was almost robbed. I will say the Mariners are the best team in the MLB at making it look like they just robbed your home run. Julio Rodriguez is like a magician at this. And Ariza Reina kind of made it look like he robbed it too. All right, 2-1 on Torque. He has a nice pitcher's count. He should get something to handle. Yeah, Randy just missed that shit. Jesus Christ. 2-2. Swing and strike. Would have been 3-1. But Torque chased a sweeper. Yeah, second of the year. Second in 5 games. 3-2 on Torque. That would have been ball 4. Man, they are pitching around this dude now. What a crazy pattern of pitches. Torque grounded out. One away. Oh yeah, Padres are up 4-0. It looks like Cleveland could get a couple runs here pretty quick. Ibanez gets called strike one. I guess take strike one is a better way to say that. Not like it wasn't a strike. A little surprised they aren't going Baez here. Called strike two. Far better defender. Ball one. Can actually somewhat hit righties. Oh, no, I didn't see that. That's pretty crazy. What happened? Just had to shut down. By the way, another 1-2 coming up. Top 8, Tigers up 4-1. Oh, falling ice. Yeah, that's a good reason to close it. Hey, you guys got tore up by ice. Rain, snow, ice, that whole thing. What's up, Nathaniel? Still can't believe the Dodgers are losing right now. I'd say so, Capricorn. It would be nice to get to 2 and 3. Fuck. Ibanez lines out, 2 away. Mainly, I have notice here. So you have no ice. Yeah, you're a little further up, so it's probably a little colder. Oh, man. Are we getting a 2-out pitching change? Here's Colt Keith. 2 outs, most likely a pitching change. Damn, dude, I hate when fucking teams do shit like this. 2 pitching changes in an inning. Going to Wisconsin, you heard? Kind of snowed all over the midway. Yeah, they're doing a pitching change. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I hate because like if it's a 1 pitch 1 out, we basically get 10 straight minutes of commercials. Well, at least I think it's 6 anyway. We're supposed to get snow overnight here. Yeah, it's cold enough to snow. That's for sure. It feels like. What is the temp right now? Oh, it's 37 by me. I think it's too warm. It's only gonna be 36. Not gonna get much colder. It'll do a little snowing. Nothing will stick though. Jonathan Diaz is in the pitch against Colt Keith. Like, I get it, but I hate the fact that they did it. I hate 2-out pitching changes so much. Oh, man. All right, we should be getting back to action now. Keith will be well, yeah, Keith. We don't have anyone else to play second base. Keith will be up there to hit. Ball one. Well, I guess they could have brought in Baez and had Ibanez go play second, Baez go to third. Who do you think will win the AL pennant? Probably the Yankees. I don't know. I have no idea for baseball or for the American League this year. So glad baseball season is back. Yeah. Baseball is my favorite sport, so I'm really happy to see we have it. 1-2 on Keith. I'm not sure actually. The total number they've used like 4 tonight. I think they used 3 or 4 last night, so they probably used 8 different guys, including the 2 starters. Which is a lot. We haven't used that many less though. Fuck. All right, Colt Keith flies out. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Master Boney, Crawford, and Robles. 8, 9, and 1 due up here in the bottom of the 8th. 4-1, Tigers lead. All right, we're probably not bringing Brisky out for the 8th. We'll see what happens. Let me see how many of the Mariners used tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've used 5 tonight. Here, let me see if I can find their see if we can find their game day from Monday. Box score. Let's see, they used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 today and 5 yesterday. So they've used 10 pitchers in this series, including the 2 starters. You want Baltimore to lose in the first round? That'd be pretty funny. Will Vest is in to pitch now. All right, so who's closing then? Oh, no, it's really going to be Kenta Maeda, isn't it? I haven't had a chance to watch a game yet, living on the West Coast. How does our pitching look? It's improving. If you're talking about the Tigers. I'm not a Mariners fan. Starters look really solid. Like Joe looked pretty good. Skubal, obviously, Skubal. Flaherty looked good. Olsen had to play the Dodgers, so we don't count that. And Mize looked great tonight. So the relievers are getting a little bit better. Still not really sure who's who. No, you're good. I figured you were talking about the Tigers. I was like, he probably would have just said the Mariners, but I would say our offense has been far more impressive than our pitching to this point in the season, which is certainly a rare statement to make. Called strike 1 for us. We've actually looked pretty good at the plate this year, actually. We're making way more contact than usual. 0-2 to Master Boney. It finally feels like we have proper hitting instruction going on. Ball 1. Nope. Come on. Need some outs. Come on, Wilhelm Vest. There we go. Should be an out. Little ground ball. Shouldn't be too much for us. 1 away. Ground out to Andy Ibanez. Torque's killing it right now. Vest actually looks really good for the start of a season, to be honest with you. Knock on wood. For a guy who usually doesn't pitch good until July, he doesn't look terrible right now. So we hope he keeps that up. Long live Will Vest. Again, I'm a Vest guy. It's just I'm so anxious whenever he comes in and it's fucking April. But offense ain't great right now either, so, you know, it's a wash. And Crawford lines out, 2 away. All right. Yeah, Torque is crushing it this year. Right now, his average dipped a little bit today. Oh, no, wrong guy. Torque's hitting 389 with a 118.89 average. He has a double again today. He has an RBI. He's struck out twice, but you know, kind of been carrying the team. It feels like, especially against the Dodgers, he was lighting them dudes up. 0-1 to Robles, 2 away. Ideally, you get this motherfucker out and face Julio with nobody on. That's a much better way to deal with the ninth inning. 0-2. All right, Vest. Maybe he comes and does the ninth inning too. Shit. Might not be the worst thing in the world to just have Will come back out and do inning number 9. Just do a 6-out save. Who gives a shit? Yeah. That might be our best move. All right, top 9 coming up. Good job by Mr. Vest. 1, 2, 3, they go. So it'll be Margot, Sweeney, and Rogers. Rough days for all of them. A combined 0 for 9 with 5 strikeouts. Margot 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. Sweeney 0 for 3 with a K. Rogers 0 for 3 with a K. Well, maybe somebody comes through and we get a little inning here. This is usually where Jake hits home runs, right? Late in the game for no reason. Not necessarily a clutch moment, but it's also like, man, we definitely needed that type home run. This is where usually Jake hits them. Or in absolute blowouts. That's how, by the way, that's how you know if the Tigers are about to beat the dog shit out of somebody. If Jake Rogers comes up and cracks a homer, the next time through the lineup, everybody's getting crazy hits off. It's something about Rogers clicks the team in like a really weird way. Niners are bringing in kicking competition. Yeah, there's a kicking drought in the NFL. If you can kick a football up to about 50 yards very accurately, very consistently, if you're like 45 and under and you're like 90+% of the time hitting it through, you can just go be an NFL kicker. You just call them up and be like, hey, can I try out? I can kick really good. Maybe film yourself doing some kicks and send it to them. You show you got perfect form and you can kick the shit out of it accurately, consistently, they'll give you a shot. There's millions of dollars if you make it. So just think about that. Diaz stays out to pitch. Here's Margot. Called strike 1. Ball 1. Top 9, 4-1 Tigers lead. They look to add to their lead before the bottom of the 9th. Tigers up by 3, 4-1. Excuse me. Two one. Damn, how did we soar ahead of Max's game like that? They were ahead of us for a while in that Padres, in the Guardians Padres game. Now they're only in the bottom of the 7th. We're in the top of the 9th. Dodgers are still down 1-0 in the. Oh, they're about to be batting though. Another foul ball. We'll get another 2-2. Well, I guess the first foul ball. We'll get a 2-2 now. Or no, that was another one. Yeah. So sorry about that. 2-2. Come on, Margot. Nope. Line's out. Shortstop Crawford makes the play. So line out there. 1 away. Tough night for Margot. 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. Just an ugly, ugly night. I guess 0 for 4 with 4 K. It could be worse, though. He could have 4 Ks. Here's Trey Sweeney. Foul ball. It's 0-1. Pitch low. Still a strike, though. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Greene picks up a hit. A little base knock. He's 2 for 5. Nice hit. Nice. Or 1 for 4, rather. Sorry. He gets a hit now. Nice to see. Time for the big Jake Rogers homer to break this thing open. Right on schedule. Here's Rake Joggers. Just serve him up the pitch. Lefty boy. I don't know why that was called a ball. Ball 1. I already know. 381 over the left field wall. Put the ball there. Ball 2. Man, if he hits a home run, I'm going to be so fucking hyped. Ah, damn it. I think he might have just hit into a double play. Oh, no, he flew out. Oh, he popped out, rather, I guess. 2 away, or 1 away. Oh, yeah, 2 away now. Here's Ryan Kreidler. He had a single and stole a base earlier, so you never know. Maybe Ryan goes crazy. It's a gap shot. I had to scan every single possibility. There's 2 worlds where he hits this ball over the fence. Everybody turns into Fred Flintstone just after he does it, or the world just continues on. There's only 2 outcomes, but the world's weird in one of them. Dodgers are now leading. Yeah, it didn't take long. 2-run shot. Motherfuckers are so cheap, dude. Braves out here pitching a great game, and then the Dodgers like, psych. Oh, 2 foul ball on Kreidler. Another foul ball. It'll be 1-2 again. Come on. 1-2. Another foul ball. Count will remain 1-2. Jeez. A lot of fouls. Another foul ball coming up. 7th pitch of the at-bat due. It's 1-2. 2 away here in the top of the 9th. Tigers lead 4-1. They're trying to get a little something here extra, maybe. They got one on a Riley Greene homer. Yeah, he is. Ball 2. It's a good thing, too. Good job by Kreidler. This is a pretty good at-bat. You say he's had an okay day at the plate today. For him, this is a pretty solid day. If he can crack a ball here, he'll probably score a run. Well, I don't know who's that. I forgot who's at first. Sweeney. I don't know if he's fast. He's a shortstop, so he could probably score from first. Chase is a bad pitch. Well, yeah, he retired a while ago. Oh, you're right, Kenny. You're right. Like Cahill or whatever. Kane. Yeah, Cahill. Cano. You're right, Kenny. Good call. Good call. Rodriguez, Raleigh, and Ariza. I forgot we had. He's a legit closer too, isn't he? And I think that's why Foley didn't make the team. We just haven't had really a reason to use this guy yet. Except the one inning he came in, he like dominated the Dodgers in like the 8th inning. But we needed to bring him in like badly. We needed to kill something, and he came in and killed it. Good call, Kenny. I think that might be the move. Canel? Okay. Canely? Yeah, there we go. Canely's in. All right, we'll see how he does. He has to face Julio, Raleigh, and Arena. Canely? Okay. All right, Tommy Canely. Well, hopefully he has some good pitching ready to go. I'd like to get a second win here. Really just want to erase this shitty taste of the Dodgers. And that would do so good in this series. It would help. It would immediately get rid of a lot of that terrible feeling you get when you play them people. I gotta use the bathroom real fast. I just gotta take a pee. Gotta take a number one. I'd like you to get a second win too. No, I'm about out of energy today. My 6Ks, his first start is great. Yeah, Mize had a really good game. Ball one. All right, come on. Is it better to Yeah, I would say it's better now to get him out of the way. Play him early as possible. 2-0. Oh, come on. Don't do this. I hate late games. I'm so glad this is the last one for a minute. Tomorrow they play at 4, but I have to miss the game because I have school and other obligations. And they hit him. Uh-oh. Cool, this guy can't throw strikes. Here comes a fucking 3-run homer by fucking Arena. Or, yeah. Let's hope for a double play. Don't like that at all. Oh, ball one. Cool. He hasn't thrown a single fucking strike. Oh, this guy sucks. Might as well just walk him out and just hit this guy too, and then throw right down the middle of Randy so they can win. Wow, a strike. 1-1. Need some good pitches. Gotta throw strikes. Oh, there we go. That's a nice put. That's a nice pitch. Hey, there we go. That's a good pitch. Nice fly out. Well, pop out rather, I guess. 1 away. Runner holds at first. Here's a Arena. Please just get this fucking guy out. I just really hope this isn't a 2-run shot right now. This guy is incredibly clutch and lives for... Oh, please don't throw changeups right down the middle. Oh, I hate everything about that first pitch. Because if he would have seen changeup, that is fucking 4-3. Come on, Tommy. Well, a double play would be lovely, but I think Randy's way too fast. Oh, another changeup right there. Doing. They know what they're doing. I suppose they know what they're doing. So too, with 1 on and 1 out, bottom of the 9th, Tigers up 4-1. Hopefully they can close this thing out. Randy Arena, the hitter. I said his name weird. Arena. There we go. Ball 1. Didn't chase. It's not bad. Waste pitches aren't the end of the world. Plus, if he'd have swung, 1 out, 1-2 count. May 1. That's a little while away. 2-1. Or 2-2, rather. Oh, come on. Padres have someone on base. Nice. Three-two. Dude, you gotta throw fucking something that they actually will offer at if you're gonna try and get them to chase. He's clearly not caring. Oh, thank God they got it. That should be the second out of the inning. Is that 2? Oh, okay. No, runner gets down to second, 2 away. That's fine. I think Rayleigh's up now. Val Kilmer has passed. Oh, that sucks. Batman passed away. That's really sad to hear. Here's Raleigh now. Or Rayleigh, or however you say this one. I know one's Raleigh and the other is Rayleigh. And I think this one's Rayleigh. All right, here we go. Ball 1. Need a pitch good. Yeah, that's a bit sad. I knew he was sick. I just didn't know it was that bad. Rest in peace to Val. Jim Morrison in the Doors documentary. All right, good pitch. Swing and strike 1, 2-1 now. Padres loaded him up. Oh, shit. Nobody out, too. Padres are trying to kill the Guardians. Got it. There we go. Ooh. Good GG's to the Mariners there. Tigers will take this game, and they will take the series, 2 games. But tomorrow they can play for the sweep. Tigers will take the series officially, though. Mize picks up a W for his hard Yeah, good game. Good game to the Mariners fans. Tigers looked pretty good here. They finally have a very good pitching effort tonight. The bullpen looked great. They gave up just one hit. Yeah, that was it. They literally gave up one hit today. So we did pretty good. They manufactured a run off some walks and things like that. And yeah, we did pretty good. Good job by the Tigers. We had a double by Greene, a double by Torque. Greene had a home run. Yeah, it was just an overall solid effort. Risky had a bit of a rough night. Hard day, Selva. Hell yeah. Go Tigers, Selva. The Guardians, they just wear a C, if I'm not mistaken. Or they wear like a G now with the Guardian. Hell yeah, Richard. Yeah, great W for the Tigers tonight. It was very nice. So they go to 2-3. Tomorrow they have a shot to go back to 500. And yeah, as long as we can go 5-1 over these, the idea was as long as you go 5-1 after you play the Dodgers, you don't have to care about going 0-3 to start. And we're pretty much right on that path because I think we'll take the White Sox pretty strong. So I appreciate it, Huddy. Appreciate you watching. Thank you, man. Appreciate everyone who watches. Thank you very much. Always, as always, I appreciate everyone tuning in, hanging out tonight. I unfortunately have to miss tomorrow's game because I have like school, I have class all day, and I'm just super busy on Wednesdays. We'll be live for the home opener on Friday though, so that's not a big deal. I'll make a post about it. I do apologize. I can't do all of them. I try to do every game, but I have to miss some of them because life gets in the way. Yeah, I see that, Kevin. Mize gets the W. I think we got a couple holds out of here too. Yeah, Brisky got a hold, Vest got a hold, Canley picks up a save. Hell yeah, dude. We just want to see it. We won our first series of the year. Maybe we can pick up a sweep. But yeah, GG's to the Mariners fans. I'm probably going to start getting out of here because it is midnight and I want to go to bed. I have to get up at fucking 5:45. So I'm sleepy. I'm going to get going. Probably no stream tomorrow just because I want to get I'm exhausted. Might do something a little Thursday. I don't know. I'll figure something out. And then live back again on Friday. I'll make a post about it tomorrow. Thank you so much everybody for watching, hanging out, leaving likes, chatting like usual. We had 37 likes. That's really good. If you haven't left one, leave one on the way out. Tigers do win this game 4-1. They get their first save situation of the year that they win. They win their first low scorer. Nice to see. Offense was lively when it needed to be. Got off to a hot start, kind of cooled off a little bit, but kind of came back to life right at the end there when the other team tried to strike and kind of get back into the game. Tigers immediately, when it got the run back, as kind of a demoralizer, and that kind of wraps this up. So, 2-0, Tigers lead the series. Look to sweep tomorrow. Let's see if we can get back to 500 tomorrow too. Let's cross our fingers and hope Scuball has a great ass game because it's Scuball versus Castillo tomorrow. So Castillo. I never know how to do the double L's. So. All right, have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it's go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, as always, go Tigers, especially when we're winning. See you tomorrow. Or